Good morning. Good morning. 2 minutes. Good morning, Ashmir. Just 2 minutes. If you'll call me, means I will not be able to share the link. Thank you. I need to share the link. Otherwise, good morning, everyone. Just 1 minute. I'm starting the class, please. I have everybody joined. Jotam, you told you are in English. Sorry, other class. Fine, no problem. Let's start the class, please. Hello, Varshan. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So, this is the first class for electricity. So, I'm very excited. Everyone, please join the class. Take your name. Take your name so that I'll be able to understand whenever I'm present in the class. Okay, fine. So, the first thing what we are going to understand about electricity. See, electricity, Ashmit Raj. As name suggests, you are Ashmit only because some people are joining with another accounts. So it's pretty difficult to know. Yeah, it's Ashmit only. Fine. Thank you, Ashmit. So now we are going to start the class, please. It's long. I waited for long. Fine. Just 1 minute because some idiots still not joined. Waiting for them to join. Mahalakshmi, good morning. Can you say in the group to join as fast as possible because I waited long. Now look here because classes means we need to start fast. Now listen. In electricity chapter, what and all we are going to understand is static current is a different topic. Electrostatistics is a different topic where we are studying about the contents. We are studying about the next part. So here, what we are going to study and what we are going to work. is a different thing. Okay, we are going to understand about current, electricity here, and we are going to talk about some of the most important things. So here, charges we are going to talk about, electricity we are going to talk about, electric potential, potential diagram we are going to talk about, electric circuit and circuit diagram we are going to talk about, Ohm's law we are going to talk about, resistance we are going to talk about, heating effect of current we are going to talk about. So here we need to understand two things. Ovian, good morning. I thought you will come offline. Fine. So now look here. Inform everyone to join as fast as possible. Come live, please. So now listen. Most important thing about electricity. See, it's like Anu, good morning. So see, if I am unable to say good morning means sorry because today I am going to be in full topic. I'm in mood to be Sophia. Good morning. So just I'm waiting for everyone to join as fast as possible. Okay. So now listen. So when we are talking about electricity, please understand one thing. We need to discuss about current. Okay, charges. We need to talk about electric field. We need to. My voice is not clear. Elevation, my voice is not clear, children. Can you tell me my voice is clear or not? Come on, say. For others, is my voice clear or not? Okay. Voice is not clear. Sound is low. For some people, sound is clear. Some people, sound is low. Okay. I'll shout and teach today. Happy? Now is it clear? Okay, fine. So I will be speaking little louder and I will be speaking clear. Fine. Now listen. So when we are talking about electricity, we have to discuss about charges. We have to discuss about current. See, electric field is one of the most important part, and electric power, heating, all this Ohm's law, resistance. This is the part of electricity chapter, and we need to understand about it in much clarity. Now, first, one by one, we are going to clear out everything, but step by step. Now, whatever is needed. So, electricity has great importance in the modern society. The modern devices in our day-to-day life is requiring electricity operation. So, 100% when somebody will be talking to you about electricity, the first thing that is coming in your mind is it's the most important thing in your life. Without mobile, you can't survive. The next important thing with what you are surviving is exactly electricity. So electricity is what you can say that it is the indispensable part of your life. Like how water you are needing, electricity you are needing. Correct. Why? Because most of the devices what you are using is using current. Understood? And the current is exactly what is electricity is about. Understood? So now it is a type of energy. It is what? It is type of energy. It is a form of energy. Understood? So that is what in our day-to-day life we using this energy in a more form. Understood? We ourselves not knowing, but current becomes electricity becomes one of the most important indispensable part of our life. Means where we cannot be. Veda, good morning. When I inform in the group for everyone to start as fast as possible, join as fast as possible. Electricity I'm teaching. Okay. Now the first and the foremost thing about current electricity, we need to understand, please, we need to understand and analyze about current electricity, and current electricity is totally dependent upon charge. So first I will take you to flashback. In flashback, I am just taking you where in class 8 we have studied about static current. Understood? You studied about charges. That is one positive charge is there, one negative charge is there. Come on children, how many charges are there? Come on say, is there any positive, negative, neutral charges there? How many type of charges are there? Come on type and send me as fast as possible. Current electricity means you should be at high. Understood? So screen brightness. Screen is already bright. Yes, two types are there. What are the two types are there? That is exactly what are the two type of charges are there. Come on, say. So that is one positive and negative charge. Absolutely. So come on, enjoy the class. Talk as much as possible. Talking here is you need to be practically with me and you need to answer my question. Yes, absolutely. So positive and negative charges are there. How many type of charges are there? Positive and negative charges are there. Yes, positive and negative charges are there. Now we are going to understand about this See what is exactly about electrostatic charges and electric charges. So now charges is defined as property of matter. Yes, this is one of the most important part. Please underline or note down. Charges is defined as the property of matter. As we know that matter is something which is exactly made up of particles, and particles are one of the major constituent of matter. Understood? So if somebody will be talking about particles, if somebody will be talking about matter, what you are exactly going to talk about? Auntie, matter is made with particles. Now we are knowing that the matter can have charges. Understood? The matter can have charges. ब्राइटनेस कम क्यों है यार? ब्राइटनेस का क्या जरूरत है? जो भी है वो लाइट वेट करो. Is it okay? So now you need to understand here some very important things. Okay. Now is the screen visible? Is the content what I am showing you is visible? This material will be available to you, so you don't worry about it. So now charges is defined as the property of matter. Charges is defined as the property of matter. Okay. Is it okay? Now tell me fast because I am in a mood to teach. If you people if you people will keep on interacting like light is not okay, sound also I'm shouting a lot. Okay, so I will be again get distracted and it will be difficult for me to teach properly. So you people decide what you want. Because it's a very important topic and I want to teach with much clarity. See, whatever point I am telling, if it is not clear also, you listen me, I will point out those things. Okay. Now, first thing, what I am going to discuss here is, see, charge is defined as property of matter. Yes, charges are defined as property of matter. Good morning. Charges are defined as property of matter. Understood? Remember this one. Property of matter. You know that matter is made up of particles. What matter is made up of? Particles. So, and the matter is something which can give you the sensation. This what can occupy space will have mass and its presence can be felt. Understood? Same as current presence can be felt. Understood? So this is something which is exactly associated with each other. So charges is defined as property of matter. Charges is defined as property of matter. Now charges is at rest. It produces electric field only. This is another important point to be noted. When charges is at rest, means the charges is not going to flow from one point to one terminal to another terminal, or it is exactly not showing its presence because of the presence of any other charges. That means it will generate an electric field only. Means if I am a charge and I am at rest, means I will create a electric field around me. Understood? What I will generate? I will generate an electric field. Krish, good morning. So I will generate an electric field around me. I hope everybody, all of you, I want you all to be actively listening and actively participating and actively answering also. See, you need to understand one thing. Where on all charges will be there. Like you have kept 100 rupees in a box. So that box is energy box for you. You have kept 100 rupees in your box. So that box is supposed to be energy box for you. Are you understanding? That means what? Ki whenever you need, you can use that money. So that's energy. So same way, charges that is stored in one place will become the electric field. And whenever you need it, you can be using it. Are you understanding it? So that means what? Accumulation of charge in a specific area generate an electric field for that charges. Are you understanding that point? So accumulation of charges in a specific area will be making an electric field for that charges. Is it clear? Are you understanding? So field means what? Field means what? So when you will be talking about field means all the charges are accumulated in one area. So that means it is a field. But when the same charges will start in motion it will start moving, then it will produce magnetic field perpendicular to the electric field. One magnetic field will be generated. Perpendicular to an electric field, what will be generated? A magnetic field will be generated. I hope you might have understood this point. Come on, say. What did I said? Charges is defined as property of matter. First point, come on. Done. Second point, charges, if it is produced in a specific area, will generate electric field. Understood? So when it is in motion, it is producing a magnetic field. Understood? Charges are of two types. What are the two types of charges? Positive charge and negative charge. And the smallest possible charge will be exactly considered as electron. Those who are not present in the class now, they are definitely not doing correct. This is not the correct way. So the smallest stable possible charge is the charge of an electron. This you must remember. The smallest stable possible charge is the charge of an electron. That's you must remember always. So what did we learn about charge? It is exactly the property. It is defined as the property of matter. Second, when it is at rest, it will be generating an electric field. Third, it will be positive or negative. Fourth, if it is the smallest stable possible charge, we are going to consider it as electron. Understood? So these are the most important part about charges we have discussed. Now properties of electric charge we are going to talk about. So what and all are the properties of electric charge? What and all are the properties of electric charge we are going to discuss about? I hope all of you are present. Come on, say me hi fast. Come on, go for it. Now you need to understand about properties of electric charge. Say me hi fast. Let's see who and all are live right now. Mahakavya only live. Rest other all nice, super. Only two people. Third, Jotam, Ovian, Himanshu. Fine. Namaste. Very good. Very good. So this is exactly needed. I want all of you to be very, very active and keep asking questions, because if you will be asking questions, then only clarity will come. Understood, Veda? Just check your live button is open or not. Then only more clarity, more concepts will be generated. So now listen, Veda, can you inform in the group? Ma'am will definitely punch you all if you will not join the class. So I am having a record, only Ila version and Veda is there in the group from Tikalpuram, Anupuram, Jotam is there, Ovian is there, and online students also, some students are there. Ashwita and all are not there. So you inform them, ma'am is going to remove you from the group today if you are not attending the class. So electric charges, just message this in your respective group. So electric charges is of two types. How many types of electric charges are there? Two types of electric charges are there. One is positive charge and another one is negative charge. Proton is said to be charged positively and electron is said to be charged negatively. Understood or not? So see, one concept I am going to teach you. For your class, this concept is important. Yes, cation anion is positive and negative ions, dear. Okay, they'll be considered as ions. Understood? The positive and negative ions. Cations and anions are positive and negative ions. Cations and anions are positive and negative ions. Okay, but right now we are going to talk about charges. Okay, super. Keep on answering, then only you will be understanding. So electric charges is of two types, positive and negative charge. Proton is said to be positively charged, electron is said to be negatively charged. Proton positive, electron negative, but the charge value is same. The magnitude of elementary positive or negative charge is same, and it will be equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. You must remember this one. So what is the charge of electron and proton? The charge of electron is minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and the charge of electron is proton is plus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. That means electron and proton are having same positive and negative charge. Understood? So the magnitude of charge is same. So only it is called as the magnitude of elementary positive and negative charge is same. You must remember this. The magnitude of elementary positive and negative charge is same. I hope you might have understood this. So magnitude is same. Hmm. So this is exactly what you're talking about is the property. What right now you are talking about is the property. So like charges repel and unlike charges attract each other. This is one of the properties of electric charges. Okay. So first magnitude. Magnitude of electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Magnitude of proton is 1 minus plus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So like charges repel, unlike charges attract. Thus proton repel a proton and electron attract an electron. I am having one question from all of you. Suddenly this question clicked in my brain. This is a simple question. I want all of you to answer this question. Are you all ready for answering this question? Children, just say me yes. Just say me yes if you are ready to answer my questions. Are you all ready to answer my question? Come on, say me yes. Yes, 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 yes. See, if proton are repelling each other, proton are repelling each other, then how in the nucleus is supposed to be the smallest part of the atom and the entire mass of the atom is possessed inside the nucleus. And in nucleus, proton are there and they are very near. Then why they are not having repulsion? Answer. Why they are not having repulsion? Why they are not having repulsion? Come on, answer my this question. Why they are not having repulsion? Why they are not having repulsion? Nuclear force, dear, nuclear force is exactly one of the part of it now. Nuclear force will be generated because of presence of neutron and proton. But why proton is able to stay inside the nucleus, though proton is supposed to have repulsion. So you need to understand one thing. See, proton when they are exactly present inside the nucleus, they will have a type of repulsive force. 100% they will have repulsion. 110% they will have repulsion, but this repulsion is overcome by the neutrons which are neutral. So you might be seeing that the number of neutron inside the nucleus will be equal to the number of proton, and the number of neutron sometimes is greater than the proton, but number of neutron will never be less than the number of proton. You must remember this one. Come on, I'll solve this and show it to you how it is exactly going. So please pay attention for this one. So if you want inside the nucleus, number of neutron will be equal to proton. Number of neutron can be greater than number of proton, but number of neutron will never be less than the number of proton. Number of neutron will never be less than the number of proton. Why? Because then repulsive force will become higher, and between proton one force is there that is called as pi meson force. Understood? Pi meson charge. So that pi meson charge will hold the two protons together, but one neutron must be present there to bind this and to hold this energy, and together they are making a very strong force that is called as nuclear force. Together they are making a very strong force that is called as nuclear force. So I have made myself clear, I hope. Now what did I said? I am repeating my words again. So what is exactly this is, given two protons are there, the two protons will 100% repel each other. To remove this repulsion, one neutron will be present inside. Understood? Now this neutron will try to stabilize their repulsive force. Got it? So they will try to stabilize their repulsive force by making a pi meson charge. By that, what will happen? The proton will wind up together. But that time, then when they are winding up, the charge, the force that is generated to hold them together will be exactly forming nuclear force. Understood? And this nuclear force will have a capacity to hold the electron that is exactly present in the extra nuclear places. Understood? So that is the what you call the extra nuclear region will be there. Means outside the nucleus, the extra nuclear region will be there. In that region, electrons will be present. So these electrons are exactly binded by the nuclear force that is coming from the nucleus. That is exactly present. So this is one of the most important thing. I hope you might have understood this one. So we had understood one thing, that inside the nucleus also, some attractive forces will be there. Repulsive forces will be there. So here the correct answer is repulsive forces will be there. That is exactly overcome by the presence of neutron between it, and they are exactly overcoming the force, and that overcoming of force will be generating a nuclear force. I hope you might have understood this one. So now we will go for the next thing. So magnitude wise, proton is plus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and electron is minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, so like charges will always repel. I hope everybody understood. So like charges will always repel, and unlike charges will always attract. So thus the repulsive forces, the proton repel a proton and an electron attract a proton. An electron attract a proton. Understood? So positive negative game is there. So positive negative will attract each other. Positive will repel each other. Repel each other. Negative negative will repel each other. But positive and negative will attract each other. Understood? So this is exactly the force of attraction and repulsion generated between the charges. So like, repel, unlike, attract. Understood? Yes, absolutely correct. The force of attraction or repulsion between two charges is given by Coulomb's law. So this Coulomb's law has talked about the force of attraction and repulsion. So Coulomb's law is the one which has explained about attraction and repulsion. So now we are going to go to the next part, please. So charges are conserved. This is one of the most important topic. This is one of the most important thing we need to understand. Yes, we need to understand this section. So please kindly pay attention for this one. So now I am going to explain about this one. Charges is conserved. Have you ever heard 0.23 charge? Never you will hear that. The charge is 0.23 or the charge is 2.5. The charge is 7.2. The charges can never be created nor be destroyed, and the charges will never be in a decimal format. So these are the two important points you must always remember. So we cannot create a charge or we cannot destroy a charge. The charges on one body can be transferred to another body and they can get stability. Understood? They can get neutral, but you cannot be able to generate or you cannot be able to destroy. That's the most important part. Got it? So what we have learned is charges can neither be created. Our fan base. You are fan base of another coaching. I am your enemy actually. Correct, no? According to you, not me. I take everyone's in. But you were talking about different. So charges can neither be created nor be destroyed. Are you understanding? So we cannot be able to create a charge. We are not able to destroy. That means what? The charge from one body can be transferred to another body. And see, but the total charges of the system remain constant. Yes, plus 10, minus 10, neutral. Understood? So that what is exactly about is it's constant. Understood? So this is called as law of conservation of charges. This is called as what? Law of conservation of charges. Understood? So all the atoms will be electrically neutral. What is the meaning of atoms being electrically neutral? Atoms being electrically neutral means number of positive charges present inside the nucleus is equal to number of electrons present outside the nucleus. So that is called as electrical neutrality. Electrical neutrality means, again I am repeating, please kindly go for it. Electrical neutrality means number of positive charge inside the nucleus will be equal to number of negative charges present outside the nucleus. Number of positive charges means number of protons. Number of negative charges means number of electrons that is present outside the nucleus. I hope you might have understood this concept. Come on, say children. Did you got this point, please? Did you got this point? Yes, so that's the concept of electrical neutrality. The concept of electrical neutrality says that number of positive charges will be equal to number of negative charges. Number of positive charges is equal to number of negative charges. Are you be able to destroy a charge? The answer is no. We cannot be able to destroy a charge. The charge can only be transferring from one place to another place, from one body to another body. That's it. There will always be a flow of energy. There will always be a flow of energy. There will always be a flow of current from one place to another one. I hope you might have understood this one. So now the charge from one body can be transferred to another body, and the total charge in the system remains constant. This you please remember. And the next important point what I have discussed, please kindly take this one as consideration. Charges is quantized. So if somebody will talk about charges, you will always be telling that the charges are absolutely quantized. Ma'am, what is the meaning of quantization, please? The meaning of quantization means they will always be in a whole number. Understood? Now, they will always be in the integer format. Like they can be plus minus 5 electron, plus minus 10, plus minus 17. But you will never be thinking about, you don't think about plus minus 5.3, not possible. Plus minus 7.6, not possible. Plus minus 11.5, not possible. Means the charges will always be present in an absolute format. The charges will always be present in an absolute format, and that is exactly what, like absolute number format, like integer format. Plus minus 7, plus minus 11, plus minus. Shobha Devi. Hi Shobha. Is it your name? I am Shubham. Shubham Pandey. Hi Shubham. So I hope you might have understood. Okay, you're new student. Welcome Shubham. So you need to understand this one. So that means what? We have learned a very important point that the charges are quantized. Can anybody tell me what is the meaning of quantization of charge? Come on, say quickly. I'm all right, Shubham. Bless you. Welcome to us. Welcome to our team. So now listen here. So you need to understand one thing, the charges are quantized. So what is the meaning of quantization of charge? Come on, say everyone. What is the meaning of quantization of charge? If somebody will be talking about quantization, it is an integer format. Integer format means what? Q is equal to, the charge will be equal to plus minus Ne. That means plus minus Ne, where N is integer, no, N is any natural number also you can take, because plus minus is outside. But we can say that integer also. Okay, integer format means positive also and negative also. Okay, positive also and negative also. So the charge exists in fixed package. When the body is charged, the charge on it can be integral multiple. You remember this word as integral multiple. What we have to remember? Integral multiple of the charge on an electron. Integral multiple of the charge on an electron. You remember this part. मैं क्लास में पढ़ा रही हूँ और वहां से कनेक्ट किया हुआ है. या इंटीग्रल मल्टीपल. इंटीग्रल मल्टीपल. यस फैन का तो आवाज आएगा नहीं लगता है. So now look at integral multiple. My voice is clear. At least removing the fan voice. Is my voice clear? Because its room is loud and clear. Yeah, integral multiple. So you need to remember it is integral multiple. Integral multiple means plus minus. So if 7 positive charges will be there, then 7 negative charges will be there. 7 positive charges will be there, then 7 negative charges will be there. And so only we are calling it as quantized. See, 7 charges with 7 positive negative will be there. So only it is considered as quantized. Or it is considered as quantized. Understood? So this you please remember. So that is called as quantized. Now look here, the charge exists in fixed package. The charge exists in fixed process. Yes, it is called as quantized. Quantization is there, quantization of charge is there. Quantization of charge is there, so that is exactly most important part, quantization of charge. So quantized, yes, quantized means positive number will be equal to negative, understood? So this is exactly the concept of quantization, the concept of quantization. I hope you might have understood this one. Concept of quantization, yes, concepts of quantization. So plus 3 electrons minus 3 electrons, that is quantization. Yes, absolutely, very good, very good, very good. क्लासेस के टाइम आज तो अभी बहुत ज़्यादा क्लासेस हो गए, आज 12th का पूरा क्लास है और 10th का भी पूरा क्लास है. टुडे आई एम इन अ मूड टू टीच, सो व्हेन आई एम इन अ मूड टू टीच मींस nobody can stop me. So the charge exists in fixed package. Fixed package means plus minus. When a body is charged, the charge on it is an integral multiple. Okay. Now we are going to study the next part. What is the reason for quantization? There must be some reason for quantization. Now, if I am saying that कि plus 2.5 नहीं होगा, plus 2.5 is not possible. That means what? There must be some apt reason why plus 2.5 is not there. Okay. See, what is that, Gopika? Gopika, this is exactly. I am from Chennai, Anupuram, and my name is Kushbu. मैं इंटरव्यू कर लिया. Now look here. So most important thing is कि when you will be talking about charges, the charges will be, Gopika, try and understand here, the charges will be quantized. The quantization of charge here means that कि if a body is there, just take this one out. So this is there. So if this will have plus 10 charges, then another body will come with minus 10 charges, then the charge will get neutral. That is called as quantization. That is called as quantization. Quantization means the charges will always be in integral multiple format, plus minus. So plus minus 4 electron, plus minus 5. So which is exactly the part, understood? So I hope you might have understood this one. Is it okay? Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Okay. Now we will go for the next one. So since electrons are individual, thus integral numbers of electron can be transferred from one body to another on rubbing. Yes. So you know what charges can be generated. So it will be generated. Now you check this one out. The positive charge being bounded formally in the nucleus does not participate in charging. See, please pay attention for point number 6. 6 point number पे ध्यान देंगे. Now look here. You need to understand the charge boundaries will have charges which are integral multiple. So hence the charge boundaries. So if I am going to rub this with a silk. So you know what? If I am rubbing this pen with silk, what will happen? The number of positive charges generated here will be equal to the number of negative charges generated on the silk cloth. That's the most important part. The number of positive charges generated on this will be equal to the number of negative charges that is generated. I hope you might have understood this topic. So positive and negative, and that will be exactly making it as neutral. Yes, on rubbing, what you are doing is, yes, it's my channel only. So look at the number of positive charges will be equal to the negative charges. So only it is called as quantized. So how much positive charge will be generated here, Gopika? That much negative charge will be generated on the silk cloth. I hope you might have understood, everyone. So how much positive charges has been generated, that much equal to negative charge will be generated. I hope it is okay. Reason of quantization. Okay. See, reason of quantization means what? Ki when you rub an object, okay, like what is your name? Uh-huh. When you rub an object, what will happen? How many times you are rubbing it? Then some charges will be generated. Like I'm having a silk cloth. Very nice, super. So that means if you are rubbing it, what will happen? Some 100 positive charges are generated here. So if 100 positive charges are generated here, 100 negative charges will be generated on the cloth, which is that is called as quantization. Means the charges will always be in integral multiple. So if they will be at rest, neutral. But if you are making it, means if something you are rubbing, then electrostatic charges will be generated. That charges here positive and here it is negative. But the number of positive charge here is equal to the number of negative charge here. I hope you might have understood. I hope you might have understood this one. That is, charges are integral multiple. Is it clear to you, everyone? Come on, say, is it clear to you? Super. Hmm. Good. So that means what the charges is invariant. You cannot be like totally invariant. See, if I have generated, listen here, if I have generated positive charge here, if white black charge, you are a girl or a boy, पहले तो बोलो. So look here. So first thing is that if you are generating rubbing, that means if it is generated 100 positive charge. So if it is generated 100 positive charge, then if 100 positive charge is generated, that means I cannot convert it into negative. Okay. So once positive charge is generated here, it will be positive. Yes, it will get neutral. It will get neutral when negative charges will come. Understood? So electrical neutrality will hold. So if how much positive charges will be there, it will be exactly present on the surface. It will not get converted into negative. So what will happen when negative charges, when negative charges will be there at that particular moment, what will happen? Positive and negative will neutralize. Okay, the electric charges is additive in nature. Yes, electric charges are as additive in nature. Now let's see this one out. Electric charges are negative in nature. So see, charges are invariant. Means once a body will have positive charges, four positive charges are there, then it will be needing a body which will have four negative charges. Understood? But it will not get converted into negative. It will depend on four negative to get neutral. Are you understanding? So it is invariant. You cannot change. A positive charge remain positive, and it will wait for what? It will wait for negative charges. Next is charge reside on outer surface of conductor. Yes, charges will be residing on outer stage of conductor. See, there are two different types. When you talk about electrostatic, yes, the ions will be flowing inside. But here, when whatever charges will be there, it will be flowing on the body. See, no matter it is plastic or something, when the charges will be generated on the surface, the charges what is generated on the surface will be exactly there. So definitely charge resides on outer surface of conductor. This is most important part. It will be residing on the outer surface of conductor. Outer surface of conductor. The charges are residing where? Outer surface of conductor. Next, it is in insulator, it remains where it is placed. And where it is an insulator, wherever the charges are there, the charges will be exactly understood. I hope you might have understood that whatever will be there. So in neutral, it will remain neutral. In neutral, it will remain neutral. But when you will be talking about the conducting devices, it will be present on the surface and it will be exactly not going to move. But yes, plus 5 charges will be plus 5 charges will be equal to negative 5 charges. Charge cannot exist without mass, but mass can exist without charge. This is the most important part. Please, I am underline this one. Everyone, please pay attention. Whatever I am talking, this is the most important part. First, we talked about there are two type of charges. Okay. Second part is same will repel, opposite will attract. Third one is charges are always quantized. They are conserved. They are quantized. Come on, children. Quickly start writing about it. Quickly start typing about whatever properties of charges we have discussed. Everyone, come on, start the work. Whatever type of charges are there, please kindly talk about it. Please kindly talk about it. Yes, two type of charges are there. Next, two type of charges are there. Next, positive and negative are there. Same, attract, opposite, repel. Correct or wrong? Same charges attract and opposite repel. Is it correct? No. Opposite attract and same type repel each other. Yes, absolutely. Next point is the same part will be exactly repelling, the opposite part will be attracting. Then next important point, when somebody will be asking, charges are conserved. You cannot create or you cannot destroy. It can only be transferred from one part of the body to the another part. Next point, we have talked about quantization. Charges are always present in plus, minus and E format. Charges are always present in plus, minus and E format. The next point what we have, now the next point what we have discussed about is invariant. So when we are talking about invariant, yeah, ask Namasvi, are you Yashwit? Yashwit, is it your sister's name? Is it Yashwit? Charge cannot be created or destroyed. Yes, you can ask her. So charge cannot be created or destroyed. Okay. Charge is invariant. Yes, law of conservation of charge is there. Absolutely correct. Law of conservation of charge is there. Okay. So now next part is, yes, charges is an integral multiple format. Absolutely. Yes, charges are invariant. Invariant means you cannot change it. If it is positive, means it will remain positive. Yes, charges are invariant. Next is, charges are invariant. Outer surface of conductor means it will be there. Charges will be present on the outer surface of conductor. Next, okay, Yashwit. Yashwit, you asked out, beta, no problem. So it's insulator, it remains where it is placed. So in an insulator, so only in insulators will be bad conductor. But most important thing is, on the surface, you will be getting charges. Okay, electric charges is additive in nature. Yes, electric charges are additive in nature. So this part I have to explain. Like if this is exactly having four charges, another four positive charge will come. That means it will add up to 8. So already on a surface, four charges are there. Okay, four charges are there. Again, four charges will come. 4 plus 4 will become 8. So definitely the charges are additive in nature. The charges are additive in nature. Okay, the charge cannot exist without mass, but mass can exist without charge. This is one of the most important. Charge is a scalar quantity, yes, but we are going to discuss first some important point. Yes, scalar quantity, the charges are scalar quantity because they don't have any direction. See, magnitude is there, but direction is not there. So only it is exactly a scalar quantity. Yes. Next, yes, the electric charges is additive. Yes, it is going to be added. Why charge cannot exist without mass? Yes, that's a very important question. See, to understand this, where the charges are exactly present. First point you are talking about is charge. Yes, with you listen very carefully. We told that charges are exactly property of matter. Understood? They are one of the properties of matter. That means the matter can have charges. I am only teaching. I am only teaching. So listen, beta. First, we need to understand this part. The charges cannot exist without mass. So you need to understand that. Okay, I can take a unit charge anywhere, Yashwin. I can take a point charge anywhere. Okay, but when any surface will be there, which will be having mass, means any body I am taking. So this is exactly having mass. Huh? Some mass is there because it is a property matter. It is made with matter. It is exactly, and you know that matter has property, means matters will be having, the charges are the property of matter. Got it? So definitely if it is having mass, beta, on this surface if I will rub it, I can generate charges. So definitely mass can have charge. Mass can have charge. Understood? Mass can have charge. Second part is, but I can take one positive charge or point charge in space also. So electric charges, if I will generate some vacuum content, I will be getting some charges there in space also. So definitely charges can be present without mass, but mass cannot. Okay, the mass cannot be present inside. The mass cannot be, means mass must be having charge, charges may not be. I hope you might have cleared this one. I hope you might have understood. Charge cannot exist without mass, but mass charge cannot exist without mass. Charge cannot exist without mass, but mass can exist without charge. Yes, that's what I am saying. This boy now is last 2 minutes. I'm going to. So charge cannot be existing without mass, but yes, definitely because in this body only the charges are present. In this body only the charges are present. So if these bodies are having charges are present, it's 100%. It will be needing what? It will be needing something to have on it. But mass can be. But see, I'm having right now. If neutral object will be there, in that the charges will be neutral. So definitely the mass will not be having charges. Yashvit, I think you might have understood this one. So I will take a bottle without having any charge. So that means what? It is having mass. So it is not having charge. So without charge. But if the same bottle I will rub and generate charge on it, definitely now it will be exactly showing some charges on its surface. And when I'm repeating this part, so I'm repeating this part, please kindly look here. So this is exactly one matter, one body is there. So definitely this body will have that density is equal to mass by volume. As it is having density, particles will be present inside and it is having mass and volume. Understood? So now what we can do here is we can take a cloth and we can rub on it. So after rubbing, what will happen is on its surface positive charges appear. Got it? That means this body was having mass and it got charges. So charges cannot exist without mass. Understood? So any body, but point charges will be there. Yeah, everything will be having charge, but the charges are quantized, right? Quantization of charge means positive and negative. They will be electrically neutral. But when you will disturb them, like yes, we understand. Woolen carpet है, ठीक है? Woolen carpet. In that woolen carpet, if you are wearing any silk cloth or like that type where the charges can be very nicely coming, what you will do, you will walk barefoot and a woolen carpet. After that, sometime if you will be, their body will get charged, their body will get charged. First, without walking on the woolen carpet, your body will not be charged, but the moment you start walking on the woolen carpet, your body will accumulate some charges. You know, when you will touch any steel object or something, you know, you will get some spark, and suddenly you will feel why this spark is coming. Actually that will be, yes, that example only I'm giving you. So that is exactly what will happen. So first your body was not having any charge. So mass without charge. Understood, Yashwin? After that, what you did? You went into woolen carpet, and you know what your body, and when you will keep on moving on the woolen carpet, what will happen? Some charges accumulated in your body. So since some charges will be accumulated on it, you will go and you will touch any conducting devices or any like what you call steel object or anything. Suddenly what will happen, you will feel a spark for some seconds. Why? Because whatever charges exactly present in your body right now will get transferred to that part and it will get neutral, so you will feel some spark. And if you will rub silk on silk, you will see some electric sparks. Understood? So that are some examples which will exactly explain you that charges cannot exist without mass, but mass can exist without charge. So right now I don't have any charge, I am mass without charge. But if I will take something, okay, but if I will take something and I will keep on rubbing something, so 100% some charges will be accumulated in my hand. I hope, is it clear to you? Come on, say children, is it clear? Yashvit, is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? So that means now we are going to talk about mass of electron. So mass of an electron, what is the mass of one electron? The mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. Okay, and the body will have, see listen, you need to understand this one is NCRT question. This is NCRT question and we are going to derive this one. So this is an NCRT question and we are going to derive this part. First we are going to derive this charge. This, see beta, one electron will have how much charges? One electron will have how much charges? One electron will have 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Yes, one electron. So please pay attention here and try to understand this one. So I'm going to explain the next part of it. Are you ready? So now look here. One electron is having 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb of charge. Minus 19 coulomb of charge. It is the unit. Okay. So now another point they will ask you this question, that is one electron is having 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb of charge. But if somebody will be asking, they don't burn off, no, because they're conserved. They're conserved. They can get neutral. You need to understand that they will get neutral. They're conserved. They'll get neutral. But you cannot be able to destroy them. So that's what. But nowadays it is a mixed one. No? Nowadays it is a mixed one. I hope you might have understood. Nowadays it is a mixed one. Now listen. Now I'm going to solve first one very important thing. Thank you for liking the classes. So now listen everyone. So I'm going to prove this one. One electron is having how many charges? One electron will have 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb of charge. Minus 19 coulomb of charge it is having. Now 1 coulomb will have how many electrons? One coulomb will have how many electrons? This is most important question, NCRT question. And you know what, in competition and all, this when you will be writing an exam, you must be knowing this part. Means you will definitely be able to take it up. So now come on, check this one out. We will solve it. Why we are going to wait? If we have concept means we will be able to dig this one out and we will find the content. Now look at it. Now look here. So first thing, we will write one electron. So one electron is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Shift this one this side, then it will become 1 coulomb is equal to 1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 electrons. Okay. So one electron is having this much. So this is exactly 1 coulomb part will be there. Now you are going to, so 1 coulomb is equal to 1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power 19 will go up. It will become minus 19 will become plus 19. 1.6 you remove, it will become 10. So 10 by 16. Now I told you at the time when I was teaching number lines, sorry, real number, I have exactly explained something. Here, you just check this one out. 16 means 2 to the power 4. If it is 2 to the power 4, means how much needing? You need 5 to the power 4. 5 to the power 4 up and 5 to the power 4 down. Understood? So here it is coming 525 is 625. So you are just going to write 625 into 10 by, this one is coming as how many zeros it will be generating? Just check this one out. This is 19. So how many zeros will be generated? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 0 and 1 0 will get cancelled. So here it is coming as, please check this one out. 1 coulomb will have how many? So I will just write coulomb only. So here it is having how many electrons? So now look here, 625 into 10 to the power 19 is there. Down how much it is there? 10 to the power 3 electrons. Okay. So now C is equal to 6.25. 6.25 is what? We shifted 2 decimal right. So here it will become how much? It will become 10 to the power 19 minus 3. So this one will go minus 3. 2 decimal plus 2. That many electrons will be there. Let's check this one out. Is it coming correct or wrong? Understood? So here, what it will become 6.25 into 10 to the power 90, 21. 21 minus 3 will become what? 11 minus 3 will be 8. So that is 18 electrons. So 1 coulomb charge will have 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electron. Note down this one. Note down this one, and this is exactly most important. So definitely, when you will be writing for 20. Okay, so if somebody will write 20 coulomb, so when 20 coulomb will be there, then 20 into 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. So 20 coulomb charge will have how many electrons? 20 coulomb charge will have 20 into 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. Absolutely correct. So if somebody will ask 5 coulomb will have how many electrons? What you are going to write? 5 into 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. So these are the number of electrons that is present. These are the number of electrons that is present. I hope you might have understood this one. So now come on, quickly inform me. One electron means electron will have how much charges? Then your answer will be electron will have 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb of charges there. But 1 coulomb will have how many electrons in it? So if charge is asking that 1 coulomb will have how many charges? Then 1 coulomb will have 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. 6.25 into 10 to the power. Understood? 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons will be there. I hope you might have understood this one. Come on, check. Yes, absolutely correct. I hope everybody please kindly say me quickly. Did you understand this one? I hope you might have understood this one. Come on, check. Everyone, come on quickly say understood. Yashid understood. Kavya. Yes, I will explain this one now. So, what is exactly they're asking here is Gopika. Now, listen, you need to understand one thing. When somebody will ask you, when somebody will ask you one electron, see what is the unit of force? You will say, ma'am, the unit of force is Newton. So, 2 Newton. Okay, like this you are saying. What is the unit of force? Somebody will say that force is exactly 2 Newton. Same way, what is the unit of electric charge? Means one electron will have how much charge in it? So one electron will have 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb of charge. Charge is the intrinsic property of it. Understood. Now the next one. But here, if 1 coulomb will have how many electrons? So this 1 unit charge will have how many electrons? Means 1 unit box of charge will make how many electrons inside it? Then the answer will be coming as what? What answer you are going to get here is 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons are present. So 1 coulomb charge will have 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons in it. Understood? So this is 6.25 into. So 1 electron is having this much charge. 1 coulomb of charge is having these many electrons inside it. So 1 coulomb of charge will have 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons in it. 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons in it. Is it done? Check. Come on, say, is it done? I hope everybody understood this one. How to see after sharp. I think I will make some videos for class 12. Today is electricity day, so definitely after this I'm going to teach again. So today I will be present with all of you. And electricity most vital because we have to start our test series. Test series means more MCQs, more case studies, more of the content. Okay. So since 3 months we have rigorous training session. Rigorous training session means I will be standing in front of you and we will be having more detailed. We can't leave 1 mark also in exam. 80 out of 80 means total 80 out of 80. no 79. Okay, for that online offline all test conductions and everything need to be discussed very particularly. So right now I'm in a mood to teach today. So is it done? So after some time again I need to teach class 12. 8 where I wrote 8. Oh, the timing. I changed the timing. Yes, because some works were there, so I changed the timing. So what I'll do now, again I will take class. After some gap, again I'm going to take class. So when I will be taking class, I will inform you before that. First, I have to make some videos for. I have to make some videos of class 10th. Hmm. Thank you. बटरिंग काम नहीं आएगा पढ़ाई करो पढ़ाई वर्क इज मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट बोर्ड एग्जाम इज देयर इफ यू रियली विश दैट आई शुड हेल्प यू मीन्स definitely time right now what is the time it is 10:20 after 2 hours 2.5 hours I'll take like 12 o'clock I'll start or 12:30 मार खाएगा समझ में आया ना चलो बाय एवरीवन I'll post in the group what is the timing bye